Hello, welcome everybody. I'm out here at Stephen Austin State Park, still camping out here. I think I'm probably going to leave here in about an hour, but it started raining, and I just mad. You can see her, she's pissed. My last video, I had her hanging outside, and it just started pouring rain, and I'm like, oh my god. So anyway, hopefully she'll dry off a little bit. Hope everybody's doing good. I wanted to make a video here about my trip to Michigan, and it was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun. One of the reasons why I went was that my nephew is going to the service. He's going to the Air Force, and so this was kind of like his big going away party, graduation party, all that stuff. So I made a trip up there. I was up there for probably a couple days. We did a lot of things, so I'll here show you some of these pictures that I have. Ida was ready to go, so it's kind of funny. See a little backpack. Yeah, this is getting out of control. I may need some help, but she was kind of pissed because she had to ride below deck in the carry-on, so I don't think she was happy. But anyway, that's the way it goes. Airport was super crowded. This is just one area that they were waiting on their plane to land. And there was a guy that was just pissed. He was screaming about it. And I was like, come on, guys. Everybody's waiting. So that was a fun trip going down there. Here's some pictures of my nephew. Sorry, I didn't want to embarrass you. I could have put a whole bunch more on there. Anyway, like I said, he's going into the Air Force. We're real proud of him. Right now, he's in basic training here in San Antonio. So I'm hoping to get to see him, especially when he graduates. So besides seeing my nephew, the main thing I wanted to do was to go see the Amish, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything like that. I just think it's fascinating. It's a fascinating culture to me, how they live, and I'm almost tempted to say it's got to be way better than what we have with all the electronics and the phones and all that stuff going on. So we kind of made a little field trip there in the middle, and went and saw some of the Amish areas. What is the best? You'll see on some of these pictures. I took a lot of pictures of the farms because they're just beautiful farms, very well taken care of. And then you'll also know that they're Amish because there's no electrical lines in there going to their houses. My brother pointed that out to me. So you see some of these houses. They're kind of old-fashioned houses, but they're really nice. There's a few little farms here that we went to. Did get to see one carriage. I guess they were visiting, maybe. I don't know. That was kind of cool. Got a video too, kind of it going. And in this one, I just snapped this photo. I don't even remember what I was taking a picture of. And when I got home and took it off my camera, I was kind of shocked. And I asked my brother, I'm like, what the heck is this? And he goes, oh yeah, he sees him every once in a while, he usually waves at him and goes on. But I don't know. I think it's a pretty good picture. Here's some more farms. This is kind of cool. This is the garden. I guess they had it covered up. This is a place where they make the rocking chairs. I noticed that at all the farms they had rocking chairs sitting on the porch. This is kind of neat. They make and this is all Amish. So when we actually went by, I put my camera down, but there were some little kids out there playing, and there was a little girl with her little hat on. That was kind of cool, but I didn't get a picture of her. I didn't want to try to be disrespectful. This is a lumber yard. They do their own lumber. I thought this was cool. Here's the place where they tie their horses up. This just reminds me of way back in the old days, cowboys and Indians, and we had these things that we tied our horses to. Another beautiful farm. And then there is a castle in Michigan. I think this is more of like, it started as a community center for the community, and now it's kind of a place where they hold proms and things like that. This is kind of a neat little building that my brother had taken me to. We didn't go in. I don't think it's like actually open to the public, so we didn't stop and go in or anything. Oh, I don't know how that got in there. With Shinanigans. Okay. I'll tell you one of these days what that was about. But anyway, we were in the grocery store. I was like, pickle bologna. Michigans are weird. Michigonians. Ida got to meet Indiana Bones, finally. She didn't realize how short he was, but she's okay with that. He thought she was just big bone. This is Billy. You'll see some more videos and things with Billy. He was kind of curious on what we were doing. Roxy. That's the princess. She was sleeping, sitting up. Just sleeping. I mean, it was funny. Then we went to the farm store, and they had baby chickens and ducks and things like that, and you're able to take your dog into this particular farm store. So cute. Billy was getting up on the edge and watching the little chickies. He was really fascinated. And then when we got home, this is a frog pond that sits kind of off the front porch of my brother's house. Billy likes to hunt the frogs, so I'll let you watch. Look how still he is. I'm just like, wow. Sneaking up on that frog. I can't believe how still he is. They were having to stare down. And then he jumped away, so poor Billy. He didn't get his froggy. Ida was pulling her feet. I didn't get to go to Canada. Hint, my brother. I would like to go up there at some point just to kind of mill around and look at things. I've never been up there. I've got a lot of friends that I talk to from work that are up there. Hoping maybe next time we will. This was at a restaurant, really pretty little swans. I haven't seen swans in forever. They were swimming around in the lake behind. But while we were at the restaurant, I guess a kitten had jumped out of somebody's car or something and ran and jumped into the lake, and somebody pulled him out of the lake, his little bitty kitten, and they had him all wrapped up. We were just spectators watching what was going on. It was kind of sad, but the lady took the kid home, had her boyfriend pick him up, so I thought that was pretty cool. And that was my trip to Michigan. So I don't know if anybody's been up there. It's, let's see, what, it was about end of May. Really nice weather to me, because right now, we were already in the hundreds by May, 1st of June, that area. It's been awful. It's been really humid. Yeah, I thought it was really nice. I stayed in there. They have an RV. I stayed out there, and nice and cool and everything. So anyway, that was my trip to Michigan. I have another big trip coming. I haven't told anyone really where I'm going yet. I'm still in the planning mode, so I'll let you know when that gets closer, maybe, or I'll just put the video up. Anyway, hey everybody, take care, and I've got another video coming out on some state parks that I went to, and AWBD, so I'll explain what that is on my next video. So everybody stay cool and take care of yourself.